Hello, my name is Taylor Stewart, and today I will be working on problem number 3 on page 139 for section 3.5. So, this first problem for portion A, will include adding and subtracting negative numbers. And so, first, I'm going to write the equation on my whiteboard, and I'm going to be using a dry erase marker, black specifically. So, portion A is negative 1 plus negative 2, and this is how I looked for the equation, okay? And then I'm just going to draw the number line on my whiteboard. I'm going to draw, negative 2, 0, 1, 2. So as shown on my dry erase board, I wrote some points. So this is negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, positive 1, and positive 2. So first, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to look at the first number, which is negative 1, right here, and we're going to see that we're going to be adding. So we're going to think that we're going to be going forward, but because we're adding a negative number plus a negative number, since we have two negative numbers, we're going to go to the left, which is the descending order. So first, what I like to do is we'll put a big dot indicating this is where we're starting, right? Just showing that this is where we're starting, which is the negative 1, the first number in the equation. And then we're going to move to the left twice. Because the second number is negative 2, we're just going to go 1, 2. And this indicates, right here, that negative 1 plus negative 2 gives us a negative 3. Always for adding negative numbers, negative 1 and negative 2, you're going to move to the left. And this loop indicates that we're moving to the left, and the answer is negative 3. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to start with the next portion of this problem for number 3, which is part B. And the equation is 1 minus negative 2. So, maybe a little tricky, but let's just take a look at it. So first, when you look at it, you'll see 1 minus negative 2 has two negative signs next to it, which means we're subtracting. But I have a trick that you guys may like. So, when I was in elementary school, I learned about this trick called keep, change, change. So first, we're going to keep the 1, which is positive. We're going to keep it 1 with itself. And we're going to change this to a positive, and we're going to change this negative to a positive. So, keep, change, change, and I just say K, C, C. So, it's an easy addition problem. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So on the number line, this is what we'll do. We'll start here with the first digit, which is 1. We will make a big dot. Make it a little bit clearer for you. And just like the last problem, we're just going to make our big loops. So because it's an addition problem, we'll go 1, 2. And this indicates that 3 is the answer because we started out with 1 and we moved over 2, which was the second digit, and we got 3. Thank you. Hello, we're back again with problem 3, part C. So the equation is negative 1 minus positive 2. Okay. Just keep in mind, anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. So let's tackle this problem. Here we go. So we're starting off with the first digit, which is a negative 1. So we are going to put a big dot right on the negative 1. And because we see a subtraction sign, we are going to go to the left. But don't get confused because this is a positive 2. We're still going to subtract. So what we're going to do is we're just going to follow the loops again and just move 2 units to the left because, again, we're subtracting a positive number. So we'll start at the negative 1 where the big dot is, and we'll go 1 unit, 2 unit, and can you tell me what our answer is? Please? Somebody please tell me what our answer is. I think our answer is negative 3. So this indicates that negative 1 minus a positive 2 is negative 3 because we moved 2 units to the left due to it being a subtraction problem. And the answer is, you can just put your big answer right here, which is negative 3. And that is such a great job. And just remember, when subtracting, move to the left. 2, because there's a positive 2. Thank you. Hello. Thank you guys for coming back to watching this tutorial on problem number 3, portion D of the equation, of the problem. So for this problem, for portion D, we're going to have the equation of negative 1 minus negative 2. Alright, to be honest with you, when we first look at this question, or this equation rather, we're going to see again that there are 2 negative signs next to each other. Just be mindful that you can still do this, okay? So we're going to start off with putting the big dot, remember the big dot, on the first digit, which is negative 1. If you look at this number line, we have positive 1, 0, which are to the right, the positive ones to the right, and to the left on the number line, we have negative 1, negative 2, and negative 3. So because the first digit is negative 1, we're going to put the big dot on negative 1. And here, when we're going back to the two subtraction signs next to each other, remember that key change that I told you about? The canceling out, that's what we're going to do for this problem. So, we're going to change this, keep the negative 1 the same. We're going to change the negative to a positive, and we're going to change the negative 2 to a positive 2, okay? Alright. Indicate that they're both positive numbers. Oops! Right there, like that. So, we have a negative 1 plus, let's reread this. We have a negative 1 plus a positive 2. So we're going to go back to our big dot. Put the big black dot for the negative 1. Move over 2 units because it's a positive 2, remember. So we're going to go 1, 2. Put the dot again here, which indicates that negative 1 plus a positive 2 gives us 1. And I think you have just solved your problem number 3, A, B, C, D. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Have a good day. Bye, guys.